Hello lovers of literature and book babes of the world, I hope you're feeling fabulous, and if you're not, cheer up because in today's episode we're talking books and we're having a giveaway. So be sure you stay with me right through to the end of this video. My name is June and this is Noble Book Review. Let's get rolling! Traveling for work, and on one occasion while I was packing my stuff to head back, I had the movie channel running in the background, and this movie A Monster Calls came on. Now, you know, I have this thing that I believe in, and that is sometimes you find the book and sometimes the book finds you. And on this occasion, it is definitely the latter. I caught about 15 to 20 minutes of the show in between folding my clothes and collecting my toiletries, and I was absolutely captivated. Now I noticed that at the start of the movie that this was actually based on a book of the same title. So it is my preference to read the book before watching the movie because I often find the movie disappointing, but that's just me. So I promptly downloaded the ebook and started reading the book at the airport and on the short flight back. A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness, based on an original idea of Siobhan Dowd. Connor O'Malley lives with his mother who has terminal cancer. His parents are divorced and his dad has since remarried, started a new life with a new family in a new country. Now that is a lot for a 12-year-old to deal with. Yet he is fiercely independent and he looks after himself and his mom to the best of his ability. With all that is going on in his life, poor Connor is haunted by nightmares, and sometimes his nightmare is his reality. A tree monster appears repeatedly at 7 minutes past midnight. The monster wants to tell Connor 3 stories, after which Connor has to tell one of his own. Now this is an arrangement that Connor is not very agreeable to, but the monster shows up anyway to tell his 3 tales. Now let me tell you, these 3 stories are no fairy tales with happy ending. These are stories about life. Realities that Connor has to face even as he copes with an overbearing grandmother and bullies at school. As the story progresses, Connor's mom's condition deteriorates despite the different types of treatment. She puts on a brave front for Connor, and the exchanges between them is so beautiful and so loving, it hurts. Both of them knowing but not talking about the inevitable. Without giving too much away, the stories told by the tree monster have so many layers for a reader to explore. It cuts through to the soul of who we are, of what living is about, of love and sacrifices, of morals and values, of choices and consequences. And that to me is really artful storytelling. Has never met fellow writer Siobhan Dowd. Siobhan was terminally ill with cancer when she came up with the story, and sadly she passed on before she could write the book, and that makes the story even more poignant. There is a touching tribute to her in the author's note right at the start of the book. In it he said that he completed the book with a single guideline in mind, and that is to write a book that Siobhan would have loved, and that no other criteria could really matter. And I think that is a wonderful tribute and a wonderful legacy left by Siobhan as well. The author Patrick Ness and illustrator Jim Kay won numerous awards for this book, including British Children's Book of the Year. Now that I have read the book, I'm not sure if I'm ready to watch the movie yet because the pain is still so raw. So, do you read it or skip it? In my opinion, and you know I've got one, the delivery of this story is not pretentious nor complicated. After all, this is still considered a children's book, but it is complex. It is dark, it is melancholic, it is beautifully painful, or is it painfully beautiful? Either way, towards the end of the book, I was an absolute wreck, and believe you me, that takes a lot. I'm especially moved by the love between Connor and his mum, and I'm hopeful for the reconciliation of Connor with his grandmother, his cranky grandmother, and even the monster. So I say read it, but get your tissues ready first. Alright, it's time for our giveaway, and I am giving away a set of 3 bookmarks along with this adorable tote. All you have to do is like and share this video and comment "Gimme tote." The details, including closing date, will be in the description box below. This giveaway is international, so I'll randomly pick a winner or 2 and I'll send it out to you wherever you are on planet Earth. So good luck, book babes! That's all for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Until I see you again, remember to keep reading and be better. Noble. Bye! This book, including Britain Children.